with seeing those files, I think this pretty much sets up who's our lineup for Justice League Part 1.
Right.
I think it's clearly 6 members. I think it's going to be Batman. We'll get to it later, but Superman. I think it's going to be Aquaman and The Flash and Wonder Woman and Cyborg. Those are your 6.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like the reports are confirmed that Green Lantern looks like will not be in the movie.
Are you disappointed about that?
Yeah, very. Obviously, no Martian Manhunter in this version. No Hawkgirl, one of my favorite characters in DC. Maybe we'll get that many years later. But not having Green Lantern when his movie is confirmed for 2020, not having him in the Justice League just feels wrong. Yeah. He's a core member. He's extremely powerful. He opens up the universe to all of space. You know, he's basically a space cop. You know, he opens up all the space, and to not have him in that, and there's reports that he's also maybe not going to be in Part 2 as well.
That's lazy writing.
I think it's not only, I wouldn't even say lazy writing, I would say it's just, what are you doing? Like, to me, it sounds like you're afraid because the Ryan Reynolds 2011 Green Lantern movie was so bad, you're afraid to do Green Lantern again.
Yeah.
And it's like, no. Like, he better be in Part 2, and it looks like he's not going to be in Part 1, and I don't like that.
You never know. Maybe until everything gets... I always say until it's confirmed,
he better show up at the end.
You don't believe
He better
it.
show up at the end of Justice League Part 1 and be like, guys, it looks like you could use some help or something.
I think we're getting...
Hal or John Stewart.
I think we're getting very off topic.
I'm just saying. We're looking forward to the future, man.
Yeah, well, I am.
That's all I'm saying.
What this movie leaves you with, definitely.
I definitely think we should now switch into Doomsday.
Okay.
It's not going to be a long thing.
No, I don't have much to say about it.
I did like how Lex created him. I mean, obviously, we've seen from the fucking trailers that it was going to be Zod's goddamn body, that this is how they changed the origin. You know, it wasn't going to be the Doomsday killed hundreds of times by, on Krypton, and he grows to hate them and becomes this killing machine. No, wasn't that. It was transforming somehow Luthor and, Kryptonian technology turned Zod into the basis for Doomsday, which was also interesting and kind of a what the fuck moment for me, where it seems like they did hint at maybe there was past Doomsdays, that the Kryptonian Council outlawed doing any deformity testing, and Lex goes, are they alive? Oh no, alright, then proceed.
Yeah.
So it seems like there's a history there that I don't think they'll ever probably touch on again, but I thought that was cool to kind of backfill the universe.
Yeah, that's something that you can miss if you don't catch it, but that is a really cool tidbit, so you would say.
It was definitely cool. Just like we've seen in the trailers, I don't like Doomsday's look. He's not the way Doomsday looks. I understand this could be an early version. Doomsday never really truly dies, and he kind of morphs, depending on how you kill him. So
I'll say I like characters, especially villains, that you have a little bit of background knowledge on.
They're not just a brute.
Yeah, and you didn't have any, I like the line where Lex just goes to your Doomsday, and then Doomsday comes. But if you don't catch that line, and you just watch the movie, you probably wouldn't even know what the villain's name is.
Yep.
That's the only information.
Because he doesn't even look like him.
Exactly.
He looks like a troll from Lord of the Rings.
And for someone like me, who, I've heard, Doomsday's in this movie, if I just watched this movie, haven't heard any trailers, don't know anything about the movie, I would be like, yeah, they fought this huge rock giant troll thing. Oh, I have no idea what his name was. They never
Not even that. Even if you heard Doomsday was in the movie and you went online and you looked them up and got pictures of
look that much different.
You would go, when the movie comes, you'd be like, so who's this? I thought Doomsday was in this, because he looks that different.
Wow.
Okay.
So that says a lot. I mean, so for that reason, didn't have a lot of background. The fight was alright. It wasn't as good as the Batman Superman
No, but
fight.
also we should say, when he first comes out of the, he's almost birthed in a way by Lex Luthor, he looks even different than he does in the trailer. That was the big spoiler that everyone... He looks even less like Doomsday.
Yeah.
And it's only until he kind of morphs again after him and Superman get hit with a nuclear in space, okay, that he becomes a little bit with the spikes, but still nothing like it. Yes, he's never a fucking Rhodes Scholar, but Doomsday has been known to talk. Doesn't talk at all, screams a lot. He also has a lot of powers. You can see how late we're filming this, clearly.
Yeah, it's past 5 in the morning.
Sorry. No, it's fine. They'll understand. But it's also, you could definitely see that he doesn't have... He's more of a brute in the comics.
Yeah.
In this, he has the heat vision, fine. You got that from the basis of Zod. But he also has this, weird energy-absorbing pulse blast that can, level 12 to fucking 90 city blocks at once. That's not really Doomsday, as far as I'm concerned. You could correct me down below if you know anything and link me to a comic, being totally honest. Because I don't think he has the power, ever.
Right.
So
And again, as a casual fan, you don't realize. I thought it was cool, but I didn't realize.
it was cool. It was visually appealing. It was definitely.
Seems like this movie, in all aspects, especially with individual characters, comics.
They basically took the comics and went.
Yep. We're
and
making our own. We're
set.
gonna use these character models and designs and write our own background.
Yeah. So that was where it still was a great fight though. I mean, I enjoyed it as equally as the Batman v Superman fight. Maybe a little less just because it was heavily CGI. There was also some shots that the CGI could have been touched up better, particularly when him and Wonder Woman are going through their like quick sequences. It's like, that looks like a computer program.
Yeah. I like the Superman Batman fight a lot more.
No, but I still like the Doomsday fight. I like how they launched.
It's all right for me.
I like how they launched a nuke and you see Superman's face all deformed, and then the sun brings it back and all that stuff.
That was cool.
I did like that. Even Batman interacting with him and barely surviving. Then we touched on Wonder Woman kicking ass. I mean,
that was good.
That was fucking awesome.